Hey, what's up? It's Jelly. You are about to watch me flush 45 minutes of work down the drain for the sake of accuracy, and so I stopped my recording and started it so you could see. This is what I was doing. It was building my apartment complex. I got the scale wrong. And what do we do when we get the scale wrong? We say goodbye. I don't care. Accuracy over anything. We're gonna build my apartment in The Sims because of a lot of reasons. I have two videos that I have recorded but not edited at all, just at all. And I really should, and I know that, but I'm probably not going to for a little bit because I don't feel like it. I am moving and that is stressful, and that's really all I have to say about that. I don't ever want to move again. I will have to because we are moving into another apartment, and at some point we will buy a house and we'll have to move then. And you know what? I'll hate it just as much then. I was trying to do this in a dumb way. And I know there is someone out there saying, "Oh, Jelly, don't be so hard." No, I was being stupid. I was trying to build it based on pure just feel, but I'm not good at that. So instead, I'm just going to start placing the furniture in my apartment, and I will let that build the apartment around it. Like, hey, look, it's my kitchen. That is the exact size of my kitchen. Because I live in a 2-bedroom, one of 4 in our building. We moved here 2 years ago. We were, after having moved, very excited to not have to move again for a while. And I maintain that that's exciting. That's the water here. There'll be a door there eventually. But I'm gonna miss this little apartment because it's Unit 69, and I'm sorry, do you know how funny that is? Do you know how funny that is? I live in Unit 69. It is peak comedy. Okay, and then there is a closet back here that we mainly just store our bikes in and our boxes from when we moved. That's about it. I am going to, for the sake of this, have to make this hallway too wide. Oh, hold on, that is my husband. Husband phone call answered. Very good. Okay, so again, this hallway is not actually this big. It's a small hallway. There is difficulty having 2 people walk down at the same time. Just like full stop. That's how it be. There are also very big closets here. And herein becomes my first issue. Is that I can't build a wall down this center line, which is where the actual wall in our apartment is. And so I have to decide how I want to do this. And I think, having looked at it, what I am going to decide to do is make the bathroom a tile wider. It is not actually this big. We do not actually have like a super nice bougie bathroom. But I need this wall right there. That is where that wall is. So the bathroom's a little bigger than it actually is. Our bathroom right now is a perfect 6-tile Sims bathroom. Here is the actual bathroom we have. You could not have built it better if you were building a starter home. It's a tub shower. It is a toilet. It is a sink. That's it. There is very little other room. It is the exact size of a 6-tile Sims bathroom. And I find that very funny. I enjoy that fact a lot. But it's a 9-tile bathroom now. That's fine. I do not... Accuracy is very important to me because of who I am as a person. I'm not gonna let this ruin this fun little video I'm making. Good. Yes. This is most of our apartment. The only other things here are our dining and living room. That big? That feels right. Yes. Okay. This is my apartment. I now have to build 8 of these. I will only be furnishing 1, but I'm going to build the frame of 8 of them, and then I'm going to be right back. Okay, so I have built the other units, and I have added the roof. I actually did the style of roof that the other 2 bedrooms have, because I like this one more. The other one's very ugly. I mean, neither of them, to be clear, neither of them are great, but given the shape of building you've got, they're not bad. And here is where the real fun begins, because I get to talk about how our apartment complex cheaped us on windows. Here is where they really did us dirty. There are 4 windows in my apartment complex. I don't want to get that fancy. They don't need to be perfect. They all face the same way. And you'd think, oh, well, 4 windows, it's a 2-bedroom, that's not that bad. No, because here's where the other 2 windows are. In the corner of the room. Tell me you don't think they were cheaping out on windows. So, like, there's a crime, is that my whole apartment has 4 windows. Absolutely. And, like, I don't expect the back wall to have windows. Like, there's another unit there. I get that there's not going to be windows there. But they could have put a little window there. They should not put a window in that closet, actually. I take that one back. There should not be a window there. But they could have put a window there. It would have fit great. There would have been a nice, cute little window right above my bed. Do you know how adorable that would have been? And then we get to the second crime of my apartment complex, which is how they decided to do the outside walls. Because I'll show you. There's a very normal part of the wall that is brick, but it's not all brick. Because first things first, there is the inner part, which is this weird brown painted wood paneling. It's gross. I hate it. It looks bad. It's not even a good paint job. It's not a good paint color, because then on top of this, on top of the weird red brick with the brown paneling, it gets worse, because there's also a taupe siding. There's a taupe siding. I don't understand. Why did they feel the need to put siding there? Why does that need siding? I'll tell you, it doesn't. There's also a jut out. There's a little jut out from the fact that you have brick and siding right on each other. And I am going to represent that with columns because I don't have a better way to do it. Like, it's just a little bit of wall texture, but I think it's important because it's one of the few things about our building that I find actually texturally interesting. So I'm gonna go put a whole bunch of columns in and I will be right back. Okay, we have columns. I repeat, we have columns. Okay, now that they're done mowing right past my window, I think the only thing that we need out here is the stairs and the front door. None of this is important because we have the exterior all built, and so now we can do the part that I actually care about, which is my apartment. I am putting overhead lights where there are actual overhead lights. I know what you're thinking, Jelly, shouldn't there be one in that living room? Shouldn't there be 2 there? You'd think. You'd really, honestly, madly, truly, deeply, you'd think. But there's not. Why? I don't know. Why would you put an overhead light in a living room? Truly, why would you do that? I don't know. You should. But they didn't. Yes, those are the doors, and now we need the not doors, which are the entryway things. And now here is where the difficult part comes in, because I don't know if there are objects to represent some of the things we have in our house. First thing I need is a desk. On it needs to go a snake tank. And I don't know how you make a simulacra of that, but I'm going to find a way. There might be a fish tank, maybe. Yeah, but none of these are like, that's actually not bad. Again, it is not a fish in there. That is a snake. But this is just the best thing I've got, so that is where our snake Fabian lives. Oh, that's not bad. Yes, that is a good fit for what we use it for. Because this is where all of our D&D stuff goes. So we don't have minis in The Sims, so I'm just gonna use little toys. These are D&D minis now. Yeah, that's fine. That's good. Well, I don't know if it's good. As I'm sitting here, I'm second guessing a lot of the decisions we made in decorating our apartment. But that's not really an issue for much longer, given that we're moving. And then we have our table, which we play D&D at. So it's like a nice table. Like, oh, wow, it's actually rounded on the edges, so that's kind of perfect. This is not what the table looks like, but it is, I mean, it's round at least at the edges, so yeah, we're gonna go with that one. And we have actually just about these exact chairs, but in a regular wood tone. I'm gonna go with that. That is very much an actual simulacra of our dining situation. I'm impressed by the accuracy of it, honest to God. But there need to be 2 tables here. Sorry, we're playing D&D later, and so that's all I'm thinking about now. And there are 6 of us total, including my husband, the DM. But only 5 of us sit at the table. We only have 4 chairs, so I sit in my office chair or my husband's office chair. One of these actually needs to be an office chair. It's not like a great office chair. It has a padded seat. It came from, this is fine. My chair does not actually have handles, but this works. This is functional. That is, yes. How do I represent that we're playing D&D? What do I do for that? Papers? Aha. Yes, just unorganized documents. Just a whole bunch of character sheets and stuff. That's it. That's playing D&D. That's really actually, like, legitimately I'm impressed by this. There's a stool there. Yeah, I guess technically it is a bar stool. My husband uses it as an inside table because, you know, it functions as an inside table. It's like painted fun colors. I like it. There also is going to be an ironing board on this wall because that's what we currently use as a DM stand. Don't ask questions. Just it's whatever, okay? That is representative of the fact that we have an ironing board that just lives there. That is where the ironing board lives. That is also not our couch. That is not what our couch looks like. These are not what our end tables looks like. They were stand-ins to get the scale right. There's also a lamp back there. It is the only lamp we really have in our apartment. Like, we have bedside lamps, but like for functional floor lamps, that's it. That's it, baby. This'll have to do. It's at least right in color and they match. We have a matching love seat and sofa, and I'm honestly like weirdly impressed that at our age, with the amount of money we haven't collectively spent on furniture, we have that. My husband just got it from his family. It was very nice that we were able to have that. A little guy TV, just a little guy. It's a little bigger than that. Can I actually size that up? Well, that's too big. Is that better? No, we'll just deal with the little guy. Because it's not a big TV. Yeah, this is basically our living room and dining room. There is a rug by the door that our cat loves to get his little kitty claws in. But honestly, it mostly seems like an accident. We have something over here. We have a shelf. I have a command stripped to the wall to put minis on. Oh. That's a mini shelf now. What else do we have? I feel like we have something up here. Yes! Oh my god, we have my favorite painting. I got it from the late grandmother of a friend when we were helping her and her husband move. He is an old sailor. His name is Gustav. I named him that. I need a good painting for Gustav. No. Yeah, that's Gustav. Gustav is tight. Do we really have nothing else? Is our apartment really that plain? I don't think we get a good decoration rating in The Sims. Okay. Now we're gonna move on to the kitchen, actually, because it's gonna be fairly easy. This is a nicer espresso machine than we have, but we will be putting it... Oh, it's so big. I mean, they're all so big. I may just put the little tea brewer there. We have a little espresso machine we got from some friends of ours. None of these are quite right, and they also all have books on them, but we do have a shelf there. So we'll just use that. It's got like our Instant Pot and chips and stuff. It's a nice little handy kitchen shelf. I wish we could fit another one back here, but as you can see, that is actually about to scale. That's how much space there is. That's our kitchen. That's it. It's very boring. There is also a little like shelf here, but I'm not putting that in. Here are the closet doors. We do have like pretty nice closets, actually. I've never had this much closet space in my life. It's dope. But here's the office, and this one's gonna be fun, because here's where I get to admit my personal flex. I have 2 desks. My husband and I both have our individual desks, and then I have a desk right here that is just for me painting minis. I have plastic 3-drawer bins with sewing stuff underneath it that I'm not gonna be able to fit in there. And then my husband has his dumbbells there. None of this is important. None of you care. Again, because I use my chair here for D&D, oftentimes there is just one office chair in an office with 3 desks. And I find that very funny, because it should be my office chair that goes out there, because I'm the one that sits in it. It never is. It is my husband that sacrifices his office chair so that I have a seat to sit in during D&D. We also have a couch in our office. So we have 3 desks and a couch. I love this couch. It's a very good couch. It is purple. It's a purple couch. In fact, I might even give it, like, it's not this kind of couch, but I might give it this couch because I feel like it deserves it. What's gonna represent a 3D printer though? That thing. That is a 3D printer now. I have decided that that is a 3D printer. What else do I need in here? What do I have behind? Nothing. I do actually, hold on. I'm about to put myself on blast. Are you ready? I'm about to put myself on blast. I am a cluttered person. I'm a little cluttery. And so there's been for a couple months now, just a pillow on the floor behind me. That, it's in my space, so why would my husband move it? It is not his job. So it's just been sitting there. And I made this pillow. Like, this pillow is my fault. It's just back there. I don't remember why it's back there, but there's a pillow there. And I'm going to be honest with the world about that fact. There's also, I don't need to be on kits anymore. I have a skull on my desk right now. I don't know if there is a skull. Because it's a deer skull. Sure. I have a deer skull on my desk. It was on the other desk and now it's on this one, and at some point I'll find a good place for it. But it's my little desk buddy. That represents my sewing stuff. I have so many boxes of stuff. We have 2 different filing cabinets, one of which I am currently resting my feet on. This is not a joke. I use the filing cabinet with our important documents in it as a footrest. This couch isn't big enough. I'm sorry, I love that couch, but this couch is bigger than that. And it's messing with my idea of the size of the room, and therefore we must fix it. That is better. It is not perfect, but it is better to scale. Oh, and our little Gothmas tree. So we have what I call our Gothmas tree. It is a little black tree that we got from Hallmark that I have covered in random ornaments. It's got D&D minis. It's got a little paper Santa hat that we got from something. It's got yarn as tinsel, and I keep it year round. And it's our Gothmas tree, and it is currently in our office, so that's our Gothmas tree. This is now a weight. This is a dumbbell. I have decided that it's a dumbbell. And this is another dumbbell. These are the dumbbells. These are the weights. There's an exercise ball in there too. That's it. Those are the weights. And over here we have a shelf that, hey, guess what? Guess what it's got on it? Just take a wild guess. It's got more minis on it. Oh, and I had to look behind me. I don't know how to represent this one. I have a giant Captain America shield on the wall behind me. That's fine. This is not at all the color we want, but it is the vibe, I feel like. So it's good enough. There also needs to be a shelf there. This is fine. That is not actually what that shelf holds. It holds threads and also, wait, you guessed it, more unpainted minis. There are so many minis in our house. This is not a joke. There's just a lot of D&D going on. Okay, here is not the last room, but I feel like the one that's going to stump me the hardest. First, we have our bed, which does not technically currently have a frame through no fault of our own. We had one, it broke, and we also at that time had an ill cat who only had 3 legs and was having trouble getting on the bed. So we just didn't get a new bed frame. And now we're waiting to get one until we move. Everything was functional, and then like a piece broke. We were like, well, we'll replace the bed frame, no big deal. But our cat at the time was having trouble getting up on it, and so no, we did not replace the bed frame. Are you kidding me? The cat getting on the bed was much more important. They're also, just because again, we're putting myself on blast, I'm just gonna, yeah. I know myself. That just, that's there. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I try to keep myself very honest. There's a lot of clutter on that side of the bed that is all entirely my fault. Ooh, something I didn't think about. It's the fact that we're gonna have to build that. That has our air conditioner and stuff. So we don't actually have access to that. And this is a shelving unit built in. So I'm going to throw a shelf in there real quick. Sorry, we have jumped off a bedroom for a moment. That's a shelving unit. Just throw that in there. Sure, that's fine. Okay, in here. What else? Besides the closet. What else is in our room? Bedroom's kind of boring. Like, we just sleep there. Like, it does not need to be fancy. It is a place of rest. It is a place of reading. It is not a place where we, like, have parties. Who has parties and, like, has their bedroom open during those parties? We're the only 2 people that go in there. We don't need to decorate it. That's what the rest of the apartment is for. I don't know. I think that's basically it. Oh, we have a clothes rack there. Yeah. That feels right. Oh, lamp. That's it, right? Yeah. That's good. That's fine. Bathroom. Here comes the problem of the fact that I made our bathroom bigger is I don't know what to do with this. I think we're gonna cut that space out. That space doesn't exist. We don't need it, and it's inaccurate to the shape of our bathroom. And that's gonna bug me. So we're just gonna say that space doesn't exist. It's not real, and you can't make me believe it's real. But yeah. Wow, I did it. That's it's the dumbest thing I've done in a while. I built my apartment. No one asked for it. No one needed it. I'm just kind of sad that we're moving. I am excited about the new apartment. Absolutely. No doubt. I am going to miss living in Unit 69. That's just so funny. That's the funniest. That's such a good joke, and I'm losing it. And that hurts. I think this is actually a really good representation of what our apartment looks like. I'm impressed with myself. I did a very good job. But again, no one asked for this video. No one demanded that I make it. I wanted to build my apartment in The Sims because I'm going to miss our apartment. And now I have it forever. And no one can take it from me. And I will never play on this lot. Because why would I? You can't even have a snake in The Sims. Why would I want to play on a lot where you can't have a snake? Stupid. I wonder if there's a mod. Well, my name is Jelly, and I will see you all next time. And maybe when we move, I'll build our new apartment, and we can compare the 2. Ooh, fancy! Actually, now that I've said that, that sounds like a lot of fun, and I'd really like to do it. So, look forward to that in the future, I guess. This was so stupid. I'm so glad I did it, but what? What? Jelly out.